As usual, I told you yesterday that you have to read three pages of political science of your book of Indian Constitution Network, and I will start structure of the judiciary in short, and you have to go through in length and breadth. Now, it is in your screen also. That is first is the structure of the judiciary. The Constitution of India provides for a single integrated judicial system. इस एक सेंटेंस में पूरा जुडिशियल सिस्टम आपको पता चल जाता है कि इंडिया के जुडिशरी एक दूसरे के साथ बंधी हुई है. कोर्ट judicial system के साथ बंधे हुए हैं. Okay, this means that unlike some other federal countries of the world, India does not have separate state of courts. हमारे पास separate courts नहीं है. So we will go through it. First of all, हमारे पास क्या है? नीचे आइए. Supreme Court of India. First of all is Supreme Court of India. In Supreme Court of India, it and some descriptions are there, and we will touch everyone. Then we will shift to another part. Right? Supreme Court of India. Its decisions are binding on all courts. सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जो डिसीजंस हैं, जितने भी कोर्ट्स हैं इंडिया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट एक ही है. जैसे कल मैंने आई टोल्ड यू यस्टरडे आल्सो that one Supreme Court is there, and Supreme Court decisions is bind to all. It's a compulsory decision for all one. They have to accept its decision. They cannot say no, we will not. So सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो भी डिसीजन देती है सब कोर्ट्स के ऊपर उसे मान्य होता है. They have to accept, right? Number one, can transfer judges from high court. High court के judges को transfer कर सकता है. Can move cases from any court to itself. किसी भी कोर्ट में जो जजमेंट के लिए रुका हुआ है, कोई केस रुकी हुई है, तो वो एक कोर्ट से दूसरे कोर्ट में वो इंडिया के कहीं पर भी वो ट्रांसफर कर सकता है. कैन ट्रांसफर केसेस फ्रॉम वन हाई कोर्ट टू अनदर हाई कोर्ट. और कभी कभी आपने यू हैव सीन इट दैट the petitioners, they want to transfer their cases from one court to another country court because they used to say that the decision will be biased and they will not get decisions without any without any pressure. The pressure will be lot of be on the court. So वो अपने कोर्ट के केसेस को दूसरे केसेस में दूसरे कोर्ट में लेके जाना चाहते हैं, right? So the Supreme Court can do it. Then we have got the High Court. Can hear appeals from lower court. अब High Court जो है Supreme Court से नीचे है, तो High Court जो basically they can hear the cases from the lower court. वो अपने lower court के cases को सुन सकता है. Can issue writs for restoring fundamental rights, means आदेश, instruction. Can issue writs for restoring fundamental rights. Right, fundamental rights को restore करने के लिए it can say, right, it can say to the other courts, okay, look, you have to abide by the decision. Can deal with cases within the jurisdiction of the state. Can deal with the cases. Can deal with the cases within the jurisdiction of the state. स्टेट के किसी भी jurisdiction के अंदर वो किसी भी केस को सुन सकता है. किसी भी केस को वो सुन सकता है. उसके jurisdiction में ऐसा नहीं कि हाई कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज वन, but high court are many. You cannot say one Haryana, Punjab and Haryana high court cannot interfere in Kerala high court or Maharashtra high court. Their jurisdiction is separate. Or Haryana, Punjab, Haryana jurisdiction separate. Same other states के jurisdiction separate. One court cannot interfere in another court. Okay. Next, exercise superintendence and control over courts below it. अपनी कोर्ट में केसेस में भी देख सकता है और अपने से बिलो, अपने से नीचे वाले केसेस को भी देख सकता है उसके अपने jurisdiction के अंदर. If the Kerala High Court jurisdiction is there, it will say only its jurisdiction. Maharashtra will look only its own jurisdiction. West Bengal High Court will look in its own jurisdiction. They cannot trespass their own jurisdiction to another one. Okay, so what have we have done for the High Court? First of all, again I'm repeating, Supreme Court में क्या देखा? A decision are binding on all courts. Number two, can transfer judges of High Courts. Number three, can move cases from any court to itself. Number four, can transfer cases from one High Court to the another one. This was Supreme Court. Okay, you should have book along with you, please. Whenever you are studying, be serious. मैं नहीं जानता हूँ कितने किसके पास कितनी किताबें हैं मैंने किनके पास अपनी अपनी किताबें but you should be along with your book itself because whatever we are doing seriously. This point is gone. Then we have got the High Court. Can hear appeals from lower courts, number one. Number two, can issue writs, instruction for restoring fundamental rights. फंडामेंटल राइट्स को रिस्टोर करने के रिट इशू कर सकता है. Can deal with cases within the jurisdiction of any state. Sorry, of the state. I'm sorry, of the state. Personal death only state only. दूसरे के स्टेट को नहीं सुन सकता वो. Exercises superintendence and control over courts below it. वहां का जुरिडिक्शन के जितने भी दूसरे बिलो कोर्ट हैं उनकी बातों को वो सुन सकता है, उनके केस को भी देख सकता है. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट उससे भी नीचे कौन सा आता है? डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट. हमने क्या पढ़ा? सुप्रीम कोर्ट पढ़ा. सबसे द एपेक्स कोर्ट भी कहते हैं. सुप्रीम वी कॉल एपेक्स कोर्ट आल्सो द सुप्रीम कोर्ट. देन वी वेंट टू हाई कोर्ट. देन वी आर गोइंग फॉर द अनदर लोअर कोर्ट दैट इज डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट विच केसेस अराइजिंग इन दैट पर्टिकुलर डिस्ट्रिक्ट. उस डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट का जो जुरिडिक्शन है अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर ही है. Considers appeal on the decision given by the lower court. District के जितने भी lower courts हैं उनके decision को consider करता है. Decide cases involving serious criminal offences. Serious criminal offences को भी वो deal करता है. कौन? District court. ठीक है. तो हमने क्या पढ़ा? We got to deals with cases arising in that particular district. Particular district के अंदर jurisdiction के अंदर जो court है उसके decision को देखते हैं. Number two, consider appeals on the decision given by the lower courts. Lower courts के decision को check करता है. Then decides cases involving serious criminal offences. Serious criminal offences जो भी उनके बातों को उनको भी सुनता है. And it basically there. Then subordinate courts. Subordinate courts mean के जो उससे भी नीचे courts है. Subordinate उनके नीचे वाले courts. Consider cases of civil and criminal nature. Civil and criminal nature के cases को सुनता है, देखता है. Okay, तो ये हमने ये किया. Then what are the jurisdiction of Supreme Court? Jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Here. On your screen also, jurisdiction of Supreme Court. So jurisdiction of Supreme Court of India. First आपने अपने this one sketch है आपके ऊपर. We have got 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 points are there. तो हम उसके बाद we will discuss on it. Let me tell you one thing. Introduction part of Supreme Court is the Supreme Court of India is one of the very powerful courts anywhere in the world. Supreme Court भारतवर्ष की बहुत ताकतवर है, right? Or in the world, however, its function within the limitation imposed by the Constitution, the function and the responsibility of the Supreme Court are defined by the Constitution. हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पावर को और उसके वर्क को डिफाइन कर दिया. हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, हमारे संविधान ने, right? Then the Supreme Court has specific jurisdiction of its power. Specific है, ये नहीं कि end power नहीं है Supreme Court के पास में, but it's very powerful throughout the world, right? Jurisdiction of Supreme Court of India. Now this is a sketch over here. एक figure है आपके यहाँ पे. Now first of all is original jurisdiction. ये original jurisdiction क्या होता है? Settle dispute between union and states and among the states. Settle dispute between union, then other states and among the states. इसका सुनो, बेसिकली कभी कभी क्या होता है, स्टेट के सेंटर में भी झगड़ा हो जाता है, राइट? तो सेंटर की बातों को सुप्रीम कोर्ट सुनता है, राइट? देन स्टेट वर्सेस स्टेट हो जाता है. अब स्टेट वर्सेस स्टेट पे जो सपोज पंजाब एंड हरियाणा है, स्टेट का दिल्ली में के कोर्ट से, दिल्ली इज अ स्टेट ऑल्सो, वहां के कोर्ट से झगड़ा हुआ था पानी के डिवीजन ऑफ द वाटर एंड ऑल. तो व्हाट हैपेंड? सुप्रीम कोर्ट इंटरफेयर, because they used to say that no state versus state cannot they cannot see this type of cases in one state or another state. It will go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court mein jayega, because they said that decision will be biased without the Supreme Court. So the union state and among the states, union and state में भी झगड़ा होता है. Union and the state, central government or state government में झगड़ा होता है, isn't so? So and there are things of also that state versus state is also some disputes. How they will settle? They used to go to the Supreme Court. This is original jurisdiction. Then appellate jurisdiction tries appeals from lower court in the civil, criminal, and constitutional cases. Tries appeals. Appeal it means appeal करना. कहाँ से आता है? लोअर कोर्ट से आता है, हायर कोर्ट की तरफ. इसे कहते हैं एपिलिएट ज्यूरिसडिक्शन. अपील करते हैं जब, तो एपिलिएट ज्यूरिसडिक्शन. एडवाइजरी, एडवाइस दिया जा सकता है, आपको सलाह मशवरा दिया जा सकता है. आप यू कैन नॉट बी फोर्स, बट यस, if you want some type of advisory could be given to, advice can be given to you, that we call advisory. Advises the president on the matter of public importance and law. प्रेसिडेंट को एडवाइस देती है. कौन? एडवाइजरी कमेटी. किसकी? सुप्रीम कोर्ट की. सुप्रीम कोर्ट की एडवाइजरी कमेटी प्रेसिडेंट को एडवाइस करती है कि आप ऐसे करें, ऐसे करें, और वट एवर द इंस्ट्रक्शंस आर गिवन, इट इज एक्सेप्टेबल और नॉट, वो एडवाइस कर सकती है. बट ही कैन दैट लॉ दैट सुप्रीम कोर्ट कैन नॉट force the president that they have to avoid this. They have to abide this, कि he or she मैंने उसके मानने का नहीं है, उनको सिर्फ एडवाइस देने का है. नेक्स्ट, writ can issue writ of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, quo warranto to protect the fundamental rights, because basically India's fundamental rights is very critical. फंडामेंटल राइट के बारे में, राइट्स के बारे में हम वी आर वेरी एक्टिव अबाउट देयर राइट्स, बट वी आर एक्टिव अबाउट आवर ड्यूटीज. हम अपने कर्तव्यों के बारे में नहीं जानते, हम पर अपने अधिकारों के बारे में जरूर जानते हैं. राइट. सो आवर कोर्ट इज आल्सो वेरी active to give your maximum fundamental right. Let me tell you another thing, that India में जितने fundamental rights है ना, वर्ल्ड में किसी के पास, किसी देश में इतने fundamental rights citizens को नहीं दिए गए. वर्ल्ड के अंदर more than 200 countries are there in the world, except India and second is South African countries. These two countries, they have given maximum fundamental rights to their citizens. Right. So next is, can grant special leave to an appeal from any judgment or matter passed by the court of India. Right. So, and advisory committee, I told you. Then now, just check your this. We have got original jurisdiction all. Just give me a few minutes time. Check your progress. Yeah, here I am. Check your progress. Then match the following. You have to do it. Dispute between State of Bihar, Union of India will be heard by which court? Then appeal from District Court of Haryana will go to which court? Single integrated judicial system is seen by which court? Declaring a law unconstitutional, who will say it? Okay. Then judicial activism. What is judicial activism? Activate karna, active karna. You are active in some type of work. राइट जुडिशरी भी एक्टिव है. फाइन. हैव यू हर्ड द टर्म इज कॉल्ड जुडिशियल एक्टिविज्म और पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट लिटिगेशन, पीआईएल कहते हैं जिसको. आपने कभी सुना है पीआईएल के बारे में? पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट लिटिगेशन, इट्स अ सेपरेट पार्ट. Judicial activism is separate part, but PIL is the main part of judicial activism. Judiciary का main मकसद क्या है कि everyone should get the maximum benefit of its judiciary. कानून सबके लिए बराबर है. Law is equal for everyone. और किसी के साथ अन्याय ना हो. Right? Injustice ना हो. This is main maqsad of judiciary. These terms are often used in discussion about judiciary in recent times. Many people think that these two things have revolutionized the functioning of judiciary and made it more people friendly. More people friendly. देखो लिखा हुआ नीचे. Okay, both these terms are often used to discussion about judiciary in recent times. Many people think that these two things have revolutionized. इसने judicial system में एक revolution ला दिया है. किसने? Judicial activism ने. कि judiciary जो basically one thing, judiciary is very much open to all. It's absolutely transparent. Its decisions are transparent. You know, our media, fourth pillar of democracy is your media. अब पहले तो 1984 से पहले इवन ना टीवी was not in everybody's pocket. So आज तो आपके pocket में mobile is just like a TV watching it. You are getting every minute's news. Every minute's news. क्या हो रहा है, क्या घटनाएं घट रही हैं. So judiciary is absolutely transparent now. Its decisions are transparent. Its activity is transparent. क्या judiciary कर रही है और क्या करना चाहिए. Even press also sometimes say. Right. So इसने क्या कह दिया है कि एक जुडिशरी के अंदर रेवोल्यूशन लाके खड़ा कर दिया है. Both these terms are often used in discussion about judiciary in recent time. Many people think that these two have revolutionized the functioning of judiciary. Revolutionized the function of judiciary. और इससे क्या फायदा हुआ है? Judiciary became much more people friendly. People friendly. लोगों की एक तरह से दोस्त बन गई है. उनको सलाह देती है, आप ऐसा करो, ऐसा मत करो. Okay. The chief instrument through which judicial activism has flourished in India is public interest litigation. Here, PIL, public interest litigation और social action litigation. सोसाइटी के लिए जो हम करते हैं उसे सोशल एक्शन कहते हैं. सोशल एक्शन लिटिगेशन. व्हाट इज PIL or SAL? How and when did it emerge? In normal case, normal course of law, an individual can approach to the courts only if he or she has been personally aggrieved. यार कभी कभी देखते हो ना कि इंसान कहता है यार उस इंसान को ना कोर्ट को उसे he has to sue against state के डिसीजन से वो खुश नहीं है. Right? या किसी whatever the decisions are there, he is not happy, so he is going to the court. तो कोर्ट में केस डालता है. Right? तो in normal course of law, an individual can कब वो डालेगा? When he is not happy. When he is not aggrieved, he is aggrieved. उसको तकलीफ हुई है किसी law के से. So in normal course of law, an individual can approach to the court only when he or she has been personally aggrieved. उसको प्रॉब्लम हुई है. That is say a person whose right have been violated. किसी के अधिकारों का हनन हुआ है. I told you, Maulik Adhikar, we are very much sensitive and very much sentimental about our personal rights and fundamental rights. We are not very much sentimental about rights of others, but we are very much sentimental about our own rights. हम अपने अधिकारों के लिए चाहे कुछ भी लड़ रहे हैं, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, पर दूसरे अधिकारों को भी हम इतना हमारे पास नहीं है टाइम कि दूसरे अधिकारों को कुछ करें. We are very human beings are very selfish now these days. Very selfish. वो हम अपना ही सोचते हैं. कभी हम कहते हैं देश ने हमको क्या दिया, इस देश ने हमको क्या दिया, हमें हमको देश को ये देना चाहिए. कभी आपने सोचा कि आपने देश को क्या दिया, अभी तक क्या दिया है, बताइए. What we have given. Whenever in our politician used to say many things against the country, many things against the law, many things against the constitution. Right. So we are very much sentimental about our rights, not others' one. So how and when it emerged in normal, it's a person, that is, say, a person whose rights have been violated or who is involved in a dispute. He could move the court of law. This concept underwent a change around 1979. Underline कर लीजिए sentence को. In 1979 के अंदर कुछ change हुआ इसके अंदर. Right. The court set the trend which decided that here a case where the case was filed not by the aggrieved person but by the others on their behalf. कभी कभी क्या आता है, एक आदमी दूसरों के लिए ना केस दर्ज कर देता है. That this law is not accepted by other people due to this reason. Right? That is called public के interest में. Public के interest में कोई केस डाल देता है. Right? And that is called public interest litigation. As this case involved a consideration of an issue of public interest, as I told you, public interest में, it and such other cases came to be known as public interest litigation. लिखो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ. Around the same time, the Supreme Court also took up the case about the right of prisoners. Prisoners कौन होते हैं? कैदी. तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने प्रिजनर्स के रिट को भी एक्सेप्ट किया. कई प्रिजनर्स क्या होते हैं, टाइम निकल जाता है तब भी जेल में पड़े होते हैं, 3 साल 4 साल, they without any and sometimes they are used to be in jail. Right. Their term is over, punishment is over, but still they are in jail. Nobody listens to them. So about rights of the prisoners. This opened the gates of large number of cases where public spirited citizens and voluntary organizations sought judicial intervention for the protection of existing rights, betterment of life condition of the poor. Right. Then protection of the environment. A protection of environment भी PIL है. हमारा बस चले ना, हम सारे जंगल काट दें, हमारा बस नहीं चलता है. ये पॉलिटिशियन जो बैठे हुए हैं ना, lot of politicians, lot of government officers, right? They can build a building, massive building for their own benefits. They can cut the jungles and forests. Nobody will take care of these forests. जंगल सारी रात में काट देंगे यदि इनको जुडिशरी का डर ना हो. Right? आपने देखा होगा, they used to build the dams. नर्मदा बचाओ आंदोलन, असम के अंदर डैम्स बनने बंद हो गए. Right? Tehri Dam. Lot of controversies there in these dams. Right? So protection of environment and many other issues in the interest of the public. कभी आपने सोचा है कि दिल्ली के अंदर ऑड एंड इवन फॉर्मूले के ऊपर गाड़ियां क्यों चलती हैं? Because Delhi is most polluted city throughout in the world. कभी कभी वहां पे पॉल्यूशन इतना बढ़ जाता है कि पीपल आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम मेनी डिजीजेस. अस्थमा इज अ वेरी कॉमन इन दिल्ली. अस्थमा पहले होता ही नहीं था, अब कॉमन हो चुका है. Right. PIL has become the most now. Then PIL has become the most important. PIL has become the most important vehicle of judicial activism. ये एक vehicle है जिसके ऊपर चढ़ के ना जुडिशरी के अंदर you can get the justice PIL through the PIL. PIL का डर सरकार को ना हो तो पता नहीं सरकार कितने जंगलों को काट दे. ये सोशल एक्टिविटी एक्टिविस्ट का डर ना हो. Right. So your this PIL is going on, and from this is 136 part, this page number. Your homework is 136, 137, and 138. आप ये पढ़ेंगे 136, 137, 138. Judiciary and the rights. I will let you know. I will teach you from tomorrow. Judiciary and rights. Tomorrow is 26th, could be possible, holiday could be there, and then day after tomorrow, right? Then I will go through judiciary and the rights. So friends, I have completed my chapter, and I gave you about the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, structure of the judiciary. Then I defined you about the original jurisdiction, writ jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, advisory jurisdiction, then judicial activism, in which I told you what is the judiciary activity and PIL and what is the benefit of PIL. And I gave you the homework also. You up to one page number 130. I left you on the page number 136, and 3 pages are there: 136, 137, 138, right? 138, and I will start from the judiciary and the rights. Take care. Happy Republic Day. Be safe and be active. Thank you.
Nicolas Carlish.